What I reckon. Right, testing the audio now.
Okay, test. Welcome to the Peckham Wright Oval for round 3 of the Women's Conference between the Giants and the Lions. We are just about to get underway. Both teams coming off a win. The Lions coming off a big win last week. It was quite scary. I think it was 117-0.
About that, yeah.
A big win. The Giants coming off a big and tight contest against the Demons. We're ready to go here as the ball goes up. Big contest in the middle. Lions win first possession, get the handball out. Holding the ball's cool.
Yep.
And Susie Carr, returning captain for the Giants. She was absent from the round 1 win. Big kick beats Steve. We picked up clean. In disposal. Gets a handball out and off the ground into space. Now overrun. Lions get a kick out there. Good mark, top of the square. Handball out wide, very well done. Bit of a grubby kick. Dana clean pick up and boots it straight to Kwok. Drops the mark, so play on. Tackled straight away, trying to get it free, and we'll have ball up.
So free kick.
Free
there,
kick.
I think a little bit high.
Free kick given for high, okay. So maybe the tackle slipped high, didn't quite see it, but nevertheless, ball goes in dispute. Bounces at the feet, quick kick out. Susie Carr gets the ball over to Danny. Danny now gets it in the 50 with a bit, or not quite, with a bit of a skewed kick. Still fights for possession though, and that looks like that could be holding the ball for diving on it. Yes, it is. Good tackle. Unfortunately, it couldn't come out, so the Lions will have possession on just about the 50-metre arc.
Yeah. An experienced referee visiting from Australia today, or umpire I should say.
Ball bounces at right angles. That looked like it had gone out, and the umpire calls out a play. Yes, it's very good that we've got a guest down from Australia to help out today. Girls very thankful. I know the boys are very thankful to have some experience in the middle today. Great tap through the middle to keep the ball rolling. Can't take it clean though, it's still in dispute. Now, Heiner gets a wayward kick out. It's going to go out to Chloe. It's a race. Who gets there first, or does it beat them both to the boundary? Chloe tries to get there first. And Lions do get the ball clean. Ball bounces short. That looked like a throw, and it is called. The experienced umpire in the middle calls the throw.
Oh, 50 for not giving it straight back.
No, could have been.
Might have been a warning there, but...
Don't mind that early on. Set the tone. Give them the warning. Leg long ball. Oh, dropped mark. Keeps it in possession. Gets the kick away. And looks like it's going to be locked up. So ball up between the centre square and the 50-metre arc for the Giants. Lexi taps it back, gets it back out to Laura, who gets the hands out to Susie. Breaks 2 tackles, gets it into the 50. Can there be a mark? Ginge can't quite take the mark. Ball in dispute. Lions take it clean and get it back out to the top of the 50. Lexi gets the ball, but is tackled straight away. Good tackling pressure. Well, some would say that this may be a sneak peek at what could possibly be a grand final in the Conference League. The Lions have set the gauntlet early on with their performances. And the Giants, back-to-back grand finalists, unfortunately, going down to the Swans the last couple of years. The Swans, though, no longer in the Conference League, or
That's right.
the Swans number 1's no longer in the Conference League. So this may be what we see at the end of the year. Both teams very eager to get wins on the board.
Absolutely. Lions much improved over last year. They've had a few key recruits come in to their side, and they're looking very, very good, especially based on last week's performance.
Well, ball comes out clean. It's going to bounce, and Chloe picks it up, gets a kick away. It just bounces awkwardly. Good tackle to not let that out. Kwok gets the ball clear, just bounces past Lexi. And 3 Lions deal with it, although Lexi puts great pressure on, gets a kick out wide. The bounce is eluding everyone today. It looks like it's going to be locked up, is it? It was a very heavy challenge. Great turn out of trouble there, but the hands is a bit behind the player, and that's a big challenge, but in the back. Free kick to the Lions. It was unfortunate. Or free kick to Giants. So Steve free kick. I thought Steve was the one laying the tackle, but they were not the one laying the tackle. They've got the free kick, and we'll get it into the 50 here. Can they hit anyone? Aaliyah's in the front there trying to win it down. Lions handle it to pressure. Chloe can't quite pick it up cleanly, and as soon as she does, there's a big tackle and a ball up to come. Oh. So beautiful weather, beautiful day for it. And free kick to the Lions out of the ruck contest. No, out on the full.
Been out on the full off the boot there.
Off the boot, unfortunately. Good forward half pressure from the Giants so far, but the Lions are coping really well with it. Good kick there, and that's gone over the top. And now, if it can be picked up cleanly, they are away. But it's going to beat them all and roll out for a ball up. So, free kick again in the ruck contest. Not quite sure what for. Holding or... No, it's a Giants free kick again. I think the umpire just accidentally pointed the wrong way there. So, Heiner gets it into the 50. Great mark there.
Fantastic mark.
Uses the frame, gets under the ball very well, and great set of hands, although it might just be out of her distance here.
Is that Dory? Or?
It is Dory.
Yeah, okay.
Gives the handball off to Heiner.
But she's hot.
Who's crunched and holding the ball. Great pressure. The idea was there, but just wasn't quite on. Yeah. And Lions stay switched on to run it down. And again,
don't mind that,
withstand the pressure.
I think Dory was going to be slightly stretched for distance there, so it was the right idea to give it off. Just didn't quite come off.
Yeah, can't argue with it. It was just the sort of game sense to pick up on the fact that Ellie was quite hot there if she got the ball.
Absolutely.
But Dory, we've seen her be the target so far in that forward line, and she's very good in that contest. So we'll see if she can't take a couple more today. Comes off the boot, in dispute in the middle, ball on the ground. Lions just wheel it forward, but not cleanly. Picked up the ball, picked up by, I think that might be Gemma, it is, and wrapped up for a ball up. So Lions get the ball out the back, but there may be a bit of holding, not given. Still on the ground in dispute. So Lions go forward. Round the body kick. It's going to roll out of bounds on the full, is it? I think it is, yes. So Yui will take the kick in here. Do you know if we have any Giants debutants today, JD?
Oh, it's a good question.
Great mark there by Laura.
I'm not sure. There's a few who played pre-season who maybe missed the first round.
Actually, that's a good point. Rose will be in for her official debut today.
Absolutely, that's right, yes.
So Rose, who came back from knee injury in the pre-season tournament. As the ball goes out to the wing, it's spoiled, it's clean by Laura. She's had a lot to do on that wing. She's doing well. Ball in dispute, though. And Lions somehow get it free, and there's a bit of space here. Bit of a sidestep over the top. Can't quite take it cleanly, but picks up on the second go. Running into the 50. Goes long. Who gets to that first, or is it going to roll? It's a behind. So the first score of the game goes to the Lions, and it is a behind. And Helen to take the kick out here. Helen goes long in the Gemma direction, but it bounces over the top, and Chloe picks it up and then is crunched in a tackle, and we'll have a ball up.
Oops. Rose colliding with the umpire there, just trying to get to mark her target.
Susie takes it out cleanly, pushed as she gets the kick off, and it looks like it's going to roll out for a ball up. Keep almost saying throw in, like like in the AFL and AFLW rules, but not quite.
Yeah, not enough personnel to have boundary riders in place, so
ball goes up.
Field umpires having to bring it in from play.
Still in dispute there, and now it's clear. It's clear to space, but it looks like Lions will pick this up if they can get it cleanly. Great tackle by Steve, and that's holding the ball. Brilliant stuff there. The chase down was on.
Took on Steve there, and that's not the person to take on. Steve's
lost out that bet, and Steve just has the space, gives the hands off. Where's the talk? No talk there. Can she get rid of it? That is holding the ball or running too far, unfortunately, for new Susie. And chase down after chase down, although it looks like there might be an injury off the back of the tackle. There's a bit of concern around the Lions tackler there.
Yeah.
Slow to her feet. She looks like she's going to get back up. She looks all right. So, never wanting to see any injuries. Last time out at Peckham, we did see an unfortunate knee injury to a Demons player in the last quarter. So, never wanting to see any injured players out there. So, good to see her back out on her feet. Lions take the ball cleanly on the wing. Gets a kick into... It is now in the 50. Who gets it cleanly? And is taken cleanly. Great kick, great mark. So Dana on the wing. Gets it in the middle. Good kick. So Lexi now.
Play here.
So where to next? Who's leading up? Who's the next link in the chain? It'll go over to space. It'll bounce. Ooh. That looks like holding the player, not given. Lions get the ball out the back, but there are just Giants there. Mark by Ellie Heiner. Returning from a broken finger in pre-season, and Ginge trying to outmark. The ball's to ground, but Ginge is dangerous from here. Gets a quick kick away. There are Lions here, but can they kick it up cleanly? No. Just crunched by two there, and
fantastic defensive effort there from the Giants.
Well, the forward pressure, you'd think at some point it will tell, but the Lions are standing strong here. Ball goes up. Lions win the tap. Dory just can't quite pick it up cleanly. Doesn't have the football. And holding the ball's the call against Dory. Not entirely sure about that one, but umpire's given it, and out to space here on the wing. It's a good kick and a good mark by the Lions. Big kick here. And Rose overruns it, but it's out the back for Heiner. She gets a kick, side of the foot out, and now the race is on. Suze is going to tackle before the player had the ball. Lions take the ball and no advantage, so they will come back, which probably won't favour the Lions here.
Now, commentator Tony getting a bit of love from Meg in the WhatsApp group.
So, thank you for that, Meg.
Yeah.
We've got President Dad standing behind us. Big kick into the middle of the park. Ellie Heiner with a good mark there.
If he hangs around too much longer, I'll hand over the mic and you can do a guest commentary spot.
Big kick, big kick. It's almost gone the length of the square. It'll bounce out the back. There are three Lions here that look like a bit of a slap and another bit of a slap, just a space. So the Lions trying to deal with it. Handball into space now as well, but Danny's still fighting for it. Looks like she's being held, not given. Gets the handball, but it doesn't quite go to Suze. So a Lions free kick here.
Work hard, Heiner.
Big high kick. Dropped mark. Bit of shouting for the free, not given. Can't get it free, and we'll have a ball up. It's been a very good ruck contest today. Lions win the tap. It's into advantage. Comes out free. Where to next? Good kick into the 50. And good mark from the Lions. It's about...
Great effort from
that's about 50 out on our ground.
That's right.
So, a bit too far, but they can get an entry into the 50. They do here, a little stab over. And Dana back with a flight. We'll take it. And, little side step. Goes quick and gets the ball out. Now, is it going to bounce kindly for... Is that Laura? It doesn't bounce kindly, and high is the call. So Laura gets the free kick.
Dana's positioning has been excellent this match, actually. There's been a few times
And
she's been well positioned.
there we go. So at quarter time, it is 1 behind to 0. The Lions leading in a very tight contest. Lions defence has held up extremely well. The battle in the midfield has been very interesting. A lot of space for the Lions, but the pressure has told from the Giants. They just can't make it work going inside 50. And on the other end, the Lions won over the top and it just bounced through for a behind, the only score of the quarter. Join us back here for the second quarter of this very, very entertaining Women's Conference League match. It's 0-1 at quarter time. Welcome back to Peckham Rye Oval on a beautiful sunny day. We're just about to get this second quarter underway. The Lions leading the Giants by 1 behind to nothing. We're just waiting for the siren for the ball to be bounced. There we go. Ball up to start the second quarter here. Lions win the tap and get the clearance here. Great shrug. Gets it into the forward 50. No clean mark. Doesn't have the ball, but not given. Wrapped up in the tackle. Handball gets out. Great hands out there. It's on the way. Spoiled. Who gets to it first? It will rush behind. So the second score of the match today. And the Lions now lead 2 behinds 2-0. So Dana looking at where to go next. Big kick, spoiled by Lions. I think they spoiled each other. In dispute, snap that's not going goal bound, and it's going to bounce at right angles and actually bounce further away from the goal almost than where it was kicked. So it'll be a ball up. Lions starting off the second quarter with good intent, good pressure. The Giants may be a bit sluggish coming out of the huddle.
If anything, the wind is slightly supporting the Lions at the moment, but there's no real breeze to speak of.
Can't get clean disposal. Again, the pressure is good. That looked very high, and it is going to be given high. So free kick. Struggling to see who that is. Is that Chloe? Is that a high tackle on Chloe?
They'd be doing well if they could get up there.
Ball bounces at right angles again. Good challenge. Can't get it clear. Yes, they can. And again, it's just in dispute. We will have a ball up. Good pressure. Lions winning the taps. Off the ground, it's goal bound, and it's just gone for a minor score. So the Lions getting on the scoreboard early in this quarter. Can the Giants respond? Dana just takes the ball, goes for a little run, and then goes long to distance. It's going to bounce, just not bounce kindly for Susie Carr. She picks it up and gives the hands to space. And again, not a kind bounce. Tries to get it out. Again, not a kind bounce. And the Lions get the bounce in their favour. Side kick into space. There's 2 Lions. And again, not a nice bounce for anyone. But Lions make it work. Gets it in the forward 50. Gives the snap off. And I think that's bounced into the post. So another behind. The Lions getting closer and closer. The Giants having to absorb this. Dana goes for another long kick in the Susie Carr direction. Ball to ground. Tapped on. It's not coming out. It's come out to the Lions. Tries to stick a tackle there. Can't quite. Runs through the middle of all. And that is holding the ball. So Susie Carr gets possession. And now the Giants can get it out of their defensive 50. It's been there for almost the entirety of this second quarter. Goes to space. It's Nikki or Gemma or boundary. It's the call still in. Jessie picks it up, gets tackled, gets the tackle. Great tackle by Gemma. Ball spills free from the tackle. It's smothered. Lexi gets it away. And into space. Can Shannon win the contest? Shannon gets it off the ground, trying to get into space. Good tackle. And on the full's the call. So Shannon, good pressure provided, and Steve-O will take the kick. Looking for Dory. Early call. Goes up to space, and it's almost landed well for Ellie Heiner. Dory gets the ball, breaks free. Can she get the snap off? She does get the snap off. Who's there? It's just bounced over the head of Maz, unfortunately, and bounces kindly for the Lions, who will get a big thumping kick out of the defensive 50, and it looks like that might roll and beat. No, it won't quite beat everyone. So it will come back close to the 50. In dispute. Dory trying to win the ball. It's in there. It looks like that will be a ball up, I believe. No. Free kick to Dory. So what do the Giants do from here? This will definitely be outside of Dory's range. But a big high kick going in the direction of Ellie. Can't quite take it. The Lions get the ball and clear it. Steve can't quite take it cleanly either. Susie Carr takes it out the back. She can get it in the 50, gets the hands out to Lexi. Lexi gets a quick kick into Kwok, but it doesn't quite make the distance to Kwok. It's intercepted. Ball in dispute. Kwok picks it up, gets the hands back. Snap! Just doesn't make the distance to Maz, and the ball rolls out for a ball up. So Dory in the ruck, uncontested, gets a big tap out. Maz off the floor, tries to get it to advantage, but it's gone to the advantage of the Lions, and they'll just clear it out here. Bit of a free run. Jessie drops the mark, but recovers well. Interesting bounce, and then holding the ball. So good tackle by the Lions, and they will relieve some of that offensive pressure that the Giants have been putting on. Good kick. Nikki impacts it. Ginge in a bit of space. Sights up Steve, and good kick to Steve. So it's this next kick that is important. Can the Giants hit a target? Steve goes long to the hot spot. Heiner can't quite get it. It's touched, so that will be a ball up, unfortunately. I think Dory thought it might have snuck its way to her, but pretty clear slap from both the Lions and Ellie Heiner in the front there.
The Giants weathered a lot of pressure when it was in the Lions forward 50. Only conceded 3 behinds. If the Giants can get a goal here, that would be a big win.
So Chloe tries to fight through the tackle, can't get out of it. We go for a ball up. Heiner gets the tap to space. Can Susie pick it up cleanly? She can't. Can anyone pick it up cleanly? They can't. Susie trying again, and a ball up. Heiner again wins the tap. Shannon tries to pick it up cleanly, doesn't have the ball, comes out. And now the Lions have a free here. If it bounces kindly, it does. Gets the hand out, very well done. Tries to fend off, and that will be holding the ball. If you try the fend off, you cannot miss. And Susie Carr sticks the tackle, gets the ball back into the 50. It's going to go over Ellie Heiner. Going to bounce away from Dory. And the tap. Lions will get it clear again, although it might be coming back. It bounces kindly for Susie Carr. She controls it well, gets it back to Ginge. Ginge gets the handball out to Yui. And Yui gets a bit of a round-the-body snap kick. Play on's the call. 5 Lions around the ball. But they can't. Yes, they can take it cleanly. Gets the handball out to the free player. Juggles it a bit. Good tackle. Good hit. Steve-O has the ball. Gets a bit of a slice kick, and the Lions get clean possession. Stabbing kick. It just bounces over Jessie, but the handball misses the target. Lexi, little side kick to the advantage of Kwok. Does it bounce kindly? It doesn't again. Oh, yes, it does. Kwok taps it on well. Trying to get it under control. Third soccer. Does get it under control. Kicks it into the Lions player, and we will have a ball up. The Lions are doing well to get players around the ball. They've got 3 or 4 free at any given time. It's just not quite sticking for them around the ball, but great contest so far.
And Giants midfield doing an excellent job of when the ball does come out of the forward 50, shutting that down,
On
getting
the
to the
Ellie
first of the
Heiner gets
contest
it in.
and getting the ball back inside the Giants forward 50.
So tackled there, does get the handball out. Just a little stabbed kick. It is going to bounce kindly, can't stick the tackle. And that just bounces through Ginge. Unfortunately, Yui tries to pick it up, soccers it off the floor. Can't quite get there. Well, she can, but it is going to be wrapped up for a ball up. One of the rare times that the ball's not in either forward 50 here. Lions win the tap. It's in dispute. Tackled straight away. Comes out the back. Susie Carr goes sideways to go forward. Gives it to Jessie. Jessie under immediate pressure, and that looked like it slipped high, and it did. So Jessie gets the free kick. Right idea there to try and move it from right to left, because it was a lot of bodies on the right-hand side of the field. Jessie gets a high up and under kick. Mark dropped, and Jessie competes for the ball there. Gemma tries to wrap up with a tackle, does so, but the handball gets free. Lexi tries to get it back, gets it back to Yui, who is tackled straight away. Stripped of the ball as well. Gemma gets the tackle, will be a ball up. So here we go, ruck contest. Lions have been winning these effectively, but this time it's Lexi, although it's to the advantage of a line out the back. Gets a quick snap into the forward 50. The bounce is favourable. Picks it up cleanly, but tackled straight away. Trying to provide a bit of space to get the shot off. Can't quite do that. Ball ends up in a Giant's hand and locked up for a ball up. Gemma wins the tap. And can't quite see who's got it there. New Susie. So gets a long clearing kick. For mark is given, but it was
a bit
dropped,
lucky there,
but whistle was before the drop, so paid mark.
Yep.
Bit fortunate there, but the Lions will get it back into their forward 50 here. It's hit to a big pack, trying to paddle it forward is Gemma, tries to get it off the ground but misses. No one's picking up possession cleanly because of all the bodies and the tackles going on there. And holding the player, so Susie Carr gets the free kick. Where to next? Susie Carr goes quick, goes over the top, tries to get it. Is that Lexi? I think it is, and Lexi gets a kick away, but is swung down. That looked like a throw as well, nothing given. And it's in dispute. It rolls out for a ball up. So Lions win the tap. And Ellie Hine has gone down and looks to be in quite a bit of pain. Might be something to do with shoulder. She's holding her arm quite up there, so worry if that is a shoulder that it might be Ellie Hine's day done.
Yes,
I'm sure she'll get that checked out, but she is nursing that and didn't look good. She went down after the tackle there.
No, good that she's able to get off the field on her own steam though, and went through the interchange gate, so she will be able to come back on if she gets checked out and everything's fine.
If it's sorted out. Ruck contest, Lions win it out. Great tackle, but the ball spills out in the tackle to the favour of the Lions. They're just pushing it forward, almost rugby style here. Great tackle. And it's still in dispute. So umpire hasn't called for a ball up, now he has. So surprising there. I thought the umpire in the forward 50 would have called for a ball up a bit earlier there, but still live. Ball goes up. Lexi wins the tap, but it goes to a line. Quick snap into the forward 50. And good mark taken. It is about 40 out on a big angle.
It's a tough kick.
So very tough kick. She seems confident, although she might be looking to centre it here. Plays on to get a better angle. Ball goes high. Who's up and under it? Spoiled to ground. Susie tries to win it. Can't do anything with it. Ball falls to the ground. It's in dispute. And we're going to have a ball up. So Dana playing on the goal line there to try and save the little dribbler. Ball up. Gemma wins the tap. It goes straight to a Lions player. It was crunched instantly. And we'll have another one. And Gemma again wins the tap, but again, the Lions are winning a lot of effective ball from these Giants taps. It's starting to look like a bit of a problem in the midfield. Taps are going into the right area, but there's always a free line in that space. It's not man for man. And I think that is meaning the Lions just getting first use of the ball out of the stoppages. So we'll see if the same is applied here.
Yeah, it's an interesting contrast with when the ball is sort of free and coming, not from the stoppages. The Giants midfield is winning the battle, but at the stoppages, you're absolutely right. It does seem to be Lions first to the ball.
So in the back, free kick, Susie. New Susie gets the ball, and that is half-time. Not quite sure Susie has the distance to make it all the way there. So
no,
we go
unless she's been hiding a 120-yard kick on from us.
we go in at the half-time break. It is the Giants scoreless, the Lions 4 behind, a very tight contest. Join us back here for a very, very entertaining second half of the Women's Conference AFL League. Welcome back to the second half here of Lions versus Giants. It's Giants up 4 points to zip. First contest in the middle. Tap out is one. New Susie gets the ball, kicks it sideways. Bounces kindly for Laura, who gets boot to ball. It's bounced over the top. Can Steve win this? It's Steve and it looks like Danny there. Ball in dispute. We're going to have ball up. Interesting change. First two hit outs have gone straight to, that looked like holding, and it is going to be given as holding. So Steve gets the ball and can get the first entry into the forward 50 of the second half. Going the way of the Giants here. Can they hit a target?
Steve was claiming she put it on Maz's head twice last week.
Just short of Helen, and the ball rolls out for a ball up. Yeah, Steve played a very important role in the Giants' last game. Without captain Susie Carr through the middle of the park, absolutely, a couple of players really had to step up and do a task, and they did do that to get the 4 points on the board. So it's good to have players. It looks like Ellie Heiner is back out there. So Ellie Heiner in the ruck here.
It's good news.
Neutral tap. Cleared by the Lions, but not very far. In dispute. Lions try to get it clear. That looked like 360. That looked like holding the ball, and it is holding the ball. So, good tackle. And is that New Susie? So it is New Susie with the ball. So where to? It might just be a long ball to the top of the square here. It's exactly what it is. Although, and it's bounced into the post. So Susie almost gets her first goal for the Lions. The bounce just doesn't go the right way, and the Lions will take it out of the back now.
That would have been a hell of a way to earn your first, Stewie.
Good tackle, but ball cleared. Susie trying to clean up at the back. Gets a quick handball out, and there's... What's the call here? It is a ball up. So it looks like the Giants have tried to neutralise the numbers outside of the stoppages. So they're not leaving the free line anywhere. So it's a lot harder for something like that to happen. And Susie gets out the back free, but a holding free kick to the Lions there, rightfully so. And we're just trying to figure out who to get the ball back to. There we go. So it looks like the Lions aren't getting it out of the contest as easily, which is going to be important for them. Big kick. It looks like a 4v1, and that's a good mark there from the Lions.
Great contested mark.
Where to next? Good connecting kick. Seuss tries to intercept. Can't quite pick it up cleanly. Lex tries to pick it up. Gets the hands forward. Goes through Kwok's legs. Giants lock it up, but high tackle is the call, and a free kick to the Lions. Same player that took that great pack mark just moments ago.
A bit unlucky call there against Kwok, given that the play was on the ground as the high call came in. But the rules are you've got to avoid any contact with the shoulder, even if the player is ducking into it or on the ground.
So great connecting kick there. Where to next is the big call. Looked like they might have been pushing out of the contest, not given. Ball's raced out the back, still in dispute on the ground. No one can pick it up cleanly. Handballed out back to the Lions. Side of the boot kick. Is it going to bounce? Is it going to bounce? It does bounce through. And we have our first goal of the match. And it goes to the Lions. Very quick out the back. Very quick out the back of the contest there. And just got boot to ball and the bounce. Well, sometimes it works in your favour like there, and sometimes it doesn't like the other end. So, difference between, what is that? A 9-point, 10-point swing there, 11-point swing.
Yeah.
So, Giants now need to respond. How do they respond from the middle here? As the ball goes up. Lions win the tap, and there's the free out the back, so they'll get the clearance straight into the 50 there. In dispute, Nikki not giving it away. Yui can't get the kick away. Nikki again goes and gets it, and locked up for a ball up. So that's what the Lions did really well in the first half. They had the free player. When it got out to them, they were clean and got it through the centre of the ground. So another great clearance from the Lions there from the centre square. Ball in dispute. Gemma gets it clear, and now it's going to be a contest between Steve. The ball just bounces at right angles. That bounce again deceiving. Not clean with the ball though. Dory goes in. Steve picks it up. Shrug. No, high tackle's the call.
Yeah.
High tackle is the call. Steve gets the ball.
Again, that's the same call going the other way. Steve was ducking into that.
It did look like a bit of a duck, so that's the thing. We're seeing that given both ways. Now it's gone over the back. Who gets to it first? Ellie Heiner trying to tap it away to her advantage and just can't quite get the connection there. Two Giants on top of the ball. Is that going to be given holding the ball? No. He waited a long time, and I thought he might have been thinking about it, but ball up is the call. Ellie Heiner almost doing a Riley Tilthorpe to herself over the back. Just couldn't get the connection. Ball in dispute. Good tackle. Good hands out to space. But Ellie Heiner coming in hard. Still gets the kick away. Not clean. No one picking it up cleanly here. It's in dispute, and maybe we'll... Ball still coming free. It's still bouncing around, and now eventually we are called for a ball up. So Lions win the tap, but Susie Carr gets the ball kicked clear. Bounces over Kwok again with the tap. Ellie Heiner bounces to herself again. Can she pick it up cleanly? Running through. Is that gone? Yes, it is.
What a goal.
Brilliant goal from Ellie Heiner from the middle there. And that is how the Giants respond. A goal apiece in the third quarter here. And it is 7 plays 10. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try and try and try again. Moments ago, Ellie Heiner tried to tap it to herself over the back of a contest, didn't quite make a clean connection with it, got wrapped up. So what does she do? She goes again, taps it to herself, gets it clean, bursts into the 50, and brilliant kick sails over the goals. So team lifter, that one.
Yeah.
Lions win the tap again, but Lexi gets it. Looked like that was high. High is the call. No advantage is given. So Giants ball. Lexi from the middle.
Lexi doing a good job in the ruck, and that does free Heiner up to go forward and play.
Susie almost takes it. Kwok trying to get it out of the middle there. Does get the handball to Dory, or not quite. Throw is the call. So Lions ball here. The pressure is on. Good kick out to space. Touch is the call, but it looks like there's 3v1. Yui trying to get it cleanly. It's clean bowled Yui. Suze can't quite pick it up cleanly. Suze with tackle. Gets the handball clear, but again, the smother. Now it looks like there's 2 here. And Gemma brings it to ground. And Lex picks the ball up and backs straight into 2. So another ball up, just towards the Lions 450 inside the centre square. And Lions win the tap again, in dispute. Gets it clear. The Giants trying to put it to ground for new Susie. Can't quite pick it up. Both players overrun the ball off the ground into space. And can't quite see what's going on there. It looks like the ball is in dispute. Lions have got it out the back though. And just backing away, what to do next. Gets it on the side. Brilliant kick. Mark taken. About 55 out from the Lions goal now. So where to next? Where's the link-up kick? A couple of leads go on. Spoiled, falls to ground. Kicked along the ground by the Lions. Trying to just get it clean to each other. Handballs it out to space. Can't take it cleanly. Neither can Susie. It looks like holding. And holding is the call. So Susie gets the free kick. Not quite sure where to go here, Susie. So just goes for a long one to Dory. 2v1 takes the mark in the centre circle. Next kick, really important. So Chloe circles back, trying to look for the ball. Can't quite get it. But it's a good kick. Just dropped there. Dana does get a kick away to break the tackle. It's gone to a what looks like a 3v3 or 4v4 now. All the bodies getting there. Helen tries to tap it between her legs to advantage. Can't quite do so. Chloe and a Lions player wrapping it up, and it will be a ball up. Lex gets it out of the middle. Bounces away from the goal. Tries to kick it off the ground. Dory gets the ball, gets the handball off. New Suze smothered. Falls back to New Suze. Can't quite get it out. Lexi again. Gets the kick away, but it's smothered. Instantly, Lions player tackled. The ball does come out. And it's cleared here to space. Susie can't quite pick it up. Dana to Yui. Yui gets a kick in. Lexi gets the mark. Close to a 50 for impeding the marking zone there by Lions number 7. Wasn't quick to get out of that protected zone, but not given. Ball booted in just over Helen. Ball bounces over a couple of players. Dory picks it up, tries to shrug a tackle, can't shrug a tackle. Ball comes clean. And Giants play wrapped up, still in dispute. It's being left a long time with these ones. Now wrapped up, now ball up. We're getting close to the end of the third quarter here. 7 plays 10, locked in the Giants 50. Giants have a bit momentum. Off the ground. And locked in again. Ball up, neutralised ruck, but no one wins it cleanly. New Suze goes in hard. Great tackling pressure there, trying to keep it locked in. Is it going to get out? It is going to get out eventually. And mark to Lions, number 22. Well done to relieve some of the pressure there. Goes quick to space, although not sure that was the decision. Yui is given the mark. Yui is given the mark. And now there's 2. Umpire giving them just enough time to sort it out. Goes in the middle to Ginge, although it's a 2-on-1 there. Ginge does spoil it. In dispute. Looked like it was thrown back out, but not given. Play on's the call. Ball bounces clean, not quite taking the mark. Didn't look like a handball, but it's come out in the tackle. Now Susie goes back to go forward. There's Chloe and Ginge here. What's done? Chloe picks up the ball and is crunched and not sure what to do there. So ball up is the call. Lexi in the ruck. Lions win the tap. No one picks up cleanly off the tap though. It's still on the ground, still in dispute. The end of the theme of this quarter here. The ball has stayed a lot on the ground. No one wanting to pick it up cleanly because of the tackling pressure of both sides. Lions win the tap. Pretty heavy tap. Goes straight to a Lions player, but they can't get it out cleanly. And a great tackle there and another ball up. Lex losing the hit out. Straight to Susie though and wrapped up for a ball up. So Lexi using her body there, wins it out and does get a quick kick out, but 3 Lions out the back here. And Jessie doing really well to make sure there is no clean possession. Steve-O wraps it up and the Giants just edging the ball closer to their forward 50. So all up, ball bouncing around. Ginge gets it out clear to Suze. Suze not a brilliant kick, goes straight up and down. Lions intercept it off the ground to try and kick to advantage, and that's exactly what happens there, but still can't pick it up cleanly. Does get it cleanly, and it's about halfway on the wing. In the back called. Giants ball. So a very different game for the Lions so far. Last week was free-flowing, was very high scoring for them, 117 points to 0. This week, just the 10.
Yep, so
just telling of the pressure and kicks straight back to Captain Susie Carr, who gets it into the middle of the park, trying to hit Ginge. Great mark by Ginge.
Fantastic overhead mark.
So where to next? Time is running out in the quarter. Ginge tries to go to Dory. It's falls short, and there's 3 there in the lines, and that is the end of the third quarter. So the Giants win the quarter 7 points to 6. However, it's the Lions that head into the last break with a 3-point lead. 1-1-7 plays 1-4-10. Join us for the last quarter of a very, very thrilling encounter shortly. Welcome back. 1 quarter to go in what may very well be the sneak peek of the Women's Conference Grand Final. The Lions leading by 3, 10 plays 7.
Yeah. I think the Hawks will want to say something about that. They might fancy themselves as well, but these two teams both look very good. So
first out of the middle. Lexi gets a kick into the 50. Can it go all the way to Dory? It just falls short. Ball bouncing away from the 50, and Susie trying to kick it up to herself, can't quite get that, but now off the ground into space, and she is free if she can pick it up cleanly. She can't get rid of it, and it will be holding the ball. Holding the ball. Free kick to the Lions. I'm perplexed at that one. The Lions get it clear. Big thumping kick, but Susie takes the mark. So starting where we left off in the third quarter, Susie gets a kick. It's a bit of a low one. Bounce doesn't beat anyone. Can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. Does get rid of it. Throw is the call. So good tackle from Dana there. Can Dana hit a target now? Can the Giants hit the front for the first time today and put all the pressure on the Lions?
She's got a decent kick, Dana, so if she can put this in the top of the square or something.
I think she is. Goes high, goes to a contest, it falls to ground. Dory gets it, gets a kick away, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Just for a ball up. Big win in the ruck from Dory, but it goes straight to a Lions player. Out of bounds again. Ball up again.
Looks like Joe has thrown Ginge forward to try and be the difference this quarter.
Well, she's been dangerous. She almost got one in there. I think it was the second quarter, or first quarter actually. She almost got one. Ball cleared by the Lions to space. And what's the call here? It's very harsh to give deliberate in conference, but that did look like what you would call deliberate in normal in AFLW and AFL.
Yeah,
just
in a different competition that might have been called, but would be very harsh to see it called at this level.
Knows the call, slips over the ball and gone. Surely holding the ball. Another great tackle from Captain Susie Carr to try and lift the team. It's this linking kick. Kicks it to a pack. Ginge can't quite bring it down. It's spoiled into the Lions' path. And that goes a long distance. Laura picks it up, but holding is the call. Lions ball. And Lions player going the wrong way there. I think walking the opposite direction. No, still walking the wrong way. There we go. Finally got it.
It was either comical or very, very canny time wasting there from the Lions.
Could go either way. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Ball over the top, almost falls into the lap of a Lions player. It's in dispute. Suze can't quite get it clear, and there's Lions everywhere. Over the top. Can Helen keep this out? Snap. Is it on target? It's hit the behind post, so we're going to have a ball up. I think the goal umpires are just telling the umpire that it hit the behind post, so we are going to have a ball up. I think the umpire's just letting the players know. So Gemma rushing in to be involved in the ruck contest, and taps it to fist tap away from goal, and crunches the Lions player that picks it up. So that has been a major difference today. Any hit outs that are being won are going straight to Lions players. The Giants haven't had many clean possessions from ball ups or from stoppages today, and that has been crucial in keeping the Lions pressure on, but also they get first use of it. Now that looked high, not given. Ball bounces out of Susie Carr's hands and into the ground for dispute, and we'll have another ball up. So Gemma does win the tap again, straight to a Lions, wrapped up by Jessie. And we go again. So smacked away again, under pressure, shrugs the Susie tackle, gets a snap into the 50, and it's bounced at right angles. Out for a ball up. Both Susies there just not able to stick the tackles. So ball goes up. Bounces, neither of the rucks can get it. Not taken clean. Handball out wide. And we'll have a ball up again. Right forward pocket for the Lions. They're keeping the pressure on. Up by 3 points here in the final term of this Women's Conference Round 3 matchup. Hit to space. Susie just can't keep it in. The Lions will not mind this. The longer it stays here, the more pressure they build, the more time ticks away.
Giants doing a good job defensively here to make sure that the Lions can't capitalise on this field position, but it's at the wrong end of the field from the Giants' point of view.
And time is ticking away. Another ball up. Ball to space. Susie Carr tries to get a snap kick. It has bounced in just, and another ball up. Risky kick there. If that had gone out in the full, might have been danger signs for the Giants.
Yep, got away with it.
Lexi in the ruck. Gets the tap to advantage, but Yui gets a quick kick. It's not quite going to fall for Laura, but she does take it cleanly and snaps it around the corner. So Chloe, can Chloe pick up the ball? No, it's bouncing away from her. It's a foot race. It's a 2v1. Shrugs the tackle, but I think both tackles did end up high, unfortunately. Yep. Free kick to the Lions on the 50-metre arc. Same player it looks like there might be the same player that thought they were going the other way earlier on. Gets a quick kick and great contested mark. So, does she have the distance in her? Little breeze behind her as well. She doesn't seem confident, looking for a short option.
Yeah,
I think she might be now taking her time to try and set herself up for goal. That she is. It's just going to fall short, but it's going to fall to the back post. And a mark by the Lions. It will be an angle. It will be a tight angle, but this could be a big moment in this game. And the call is a goal. Not sure many people knew what the call was, but goal umpires called it, and big moment there. The Lions kick ahead. So the Giants now need 2 to take the lead. Well, all that pressure was eventually going to tell. It's been a hot day. Girls getting tired.
Absolutely.
And a couple of great marks. And the Lions make the Giants pay and put the score on the board. Can the Giants respond? They did last quarter when the Lions kicked a goal. Can they come back out here and do it again? Giants losing the tap out, and it looks like they'll lose the centre clearance as well. They do. So Lions straight back into their attacking 50. And a mark. Play on. Runs through. Is this going to be it? Helen, 3-on-1. 3-on-1 there by Helen. Lions still have the ball. Centre it. Spoiled by Helen. Dives on the ball. Handball out to the back. Taps it in. And Helen's gone off the ground for a behind. Very, very well done by Helen there. It is now effort, 17 plays 7. 10 points in it. Where does Nikki go? The Giants need to get it out of the defensive 50. They need to get a goal. Nikki gets the kick away. And it can't quite go to Ellie Heiner. Ball in dispute. Ball up straight away is the call. Lexi loses the tap and it goes straight to a Lions player. Helen can't quite take the mark. Falls through but sticks the tackle. Gets the kick away. Heading towards goal. Picked up, not rushed. Not rushed is the call, and a ball up. So Gemma wins the tap. And ball up. Brilliant attack on the ball by number 10. Brilliant attack. She has been everywhere this quarter. Both her and number 4 for the Lions have been sensational in this last term.
Yep, they've been the difference, that's for sure. Now, I think the Giants can afford to rush one behind here because they're going to have to kick 2 goals anyway. So
they can, and maybe they should have earlier.
That may be one option, yeah.
Maybe they should have earlier. Gemma wins the tap. So Gemma seems to be winning the ruck contest, and that should be holding the ball, and it is. It is. So they're not deciding to take it quickly and Lexi trying to get free to give the ball to, I believe it's new Susie. The switch is on if she sees Yui. She doesn't. She goes to the contest. It goes out the back. It bounces at right angles, which is perfect for Susie Carr. Gets the handball off to Ellie Heiner, who can't quite pick it up, but slaps it forward for her own advantage. Trying to keep it moving forward. Steve gets the ball out to Susie. Goes forward. Ginge now rolls past Ginge. Quick kick. Not given. But Jessie wants the tackle. Gets it out. Susie Carr, where to? Susie gets the kick. It's a big contest there and a big intercept mark. And I think that is 22 from the Lions, who again has had a big game. Goes into the middle. Bounces into the path of Laura. Laura gets a quick snap kick. Dory trying to get it under control. Can't quite get it under control. Doesn't have the ball. Tapping it out wide to Dana, who just bundles it forward. Trying to stick the tackle. Gets the handball out. Can't pick it up cleanly. No one can pick it up cleanly. And Dory wraps her up. Ball up.
Dory playing for the free kick there, but the Lions did well enough to not interfere with her while she was
early. It was very well played from both.
Yeah, crafty from both of them.
Ball goes up. Lexi loses the tap. It goes straight to a line, but instantly tackled. Gets the handball out. Jessie's instantly tackled when she gets the ball. And again, instant tackles here. Heiner shrugs the tackle. Gets it in the 50. Can Ginge take the mark? Not quite. It's spoiled. New Susie trying to pick up the ball. Can't quite pick up the ball. Lexi picks it up and is tackled immediately at the top of the square. Giants half. Lions are winning all of the tap outs. Ball in dispute. Still in dispute. It's an interesting decision. I think Heiner and Gemma in the ruck have been more effective at winning the taps than Lexi. Which, interesting that there hasn't been a bit more of a switch for the 2 alternate rucks to Lexi. Yui trying to pick it up cleanly. Can't quite pick it up, but does. Gets it clear quickly towards the forward line. Steve trying to win it out there. Picks it up cleanly. Gets a handball forward. High is the call. So Steve gets the ball just on about 50 metres out from goal. Not got the distance, I don't believe. But goes for a big long ball. Trying to go to Dory. It goes over the head of Dory. Bounces out the back. Lions break away. Kick to nothing. That's...
Yeah, that one might be...
Is that given deliberate? No, given as a ball up. And it looks like Ginger's down. Not quite sure. She's struggling to walk there. That's not a good sign. Maybe a corky, maybe a bad corky from that marking contest. She's up and all right now. Just concern. She is jogging now, so I think she is okay. I think we're all good to continue. She'll look to slowly make her way back off at the gates just in case. Although I think she's signalling that her day might be done on the sideline. Yep. Dropping the ball is the call. Lions free kick, so Giant dropped the ball and Lion picked it up and almost advantage, not given. Lions free kick, that'll work in their favour. Clock ticking down now. Long kick, free, and again. Some good football from the Lions here. Centering ball, free players, great mark on the run. And 50's the call. And final siren here. So the Lions will win it. The question is just by how much. And that is a large, large 50. I'm not quite sure that is 50 metres. I think that's a bit more like 60 or 70. But however, no, both league umps today.
Sussex,
So, kick after the siren. And it's gone wide. So final scores here. Lions 2-6-18. And the Giants 1-1-7. Very tight contest. Very, very close right up to the very end. The Lions are setting the benchmark for the league. And the Giants, unfortunate not to go in back-to-back wins. They'll look to rectify that next week against Wimbledon. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure whether the Lions have a week off or not. They have played 3 games in a row, I believe, so it might be a time for a well-earned rest for the Lions, as I believe they go top of the ladder.
Yep.
So final scores here, Lions 18, Giants 7. Thank you very much for tuning in. And remember to tune in about 40 minutes' time.
Yeah, half an hour.
About half an hour for the South London Giants versus the Sussex Swans in the battle. What's the cup? It's not Battle of the Bridge, is it?
City to Sea, I think.
City to Sea, in the City to Sea Cup.
Yes.
Join us then for that. Thank you for watching and have a good afternoon or evening.
Yeah. Just a reminder, that'll be on a separate live stream, so you'll have to click on a different link for the men's game.